Fiona Harling. I'm currently working at Contemporary, but I've worked at multiple different clubs in different states and countries. I started as an athlete. My mum was one of those crazy mums back in the 70s when I started primary school at about 6. She was worried that I wasn't picking up reading. She thought gymnastics was going to be a good way of improving my fine motor skills and my reading skills. So she was one of those mothers. When my father, who worked for the bank, moved up to Perth, we then moved over to a more competitive club. It was called Kelmscott Kips, run by a guy called Rod Sinclair. And he was very much about everyone has their chance, doesn't matter whether you're old, young, tall, whatever, you all had your chance through either rec, and that's how I got into coaching, was in there. He finished up and sold up the club and it got shut down, so then I moved to another club. And I suppose from there, that's when I started my coaching, really more than my training. I was still an athlete then, and I also did judging. That's when I started judging. Been around the world, done all sorts of things, from living and working in London and coaching there. I also coached in Bristol for a bit. Did some summer camp gymnastic coaching stuff in New York, and just been around. I don't have highlights. I don't have a specific, I can't think of anything specifically. I was thinking this through when I came to this one. I think the highlight of me being involved in gymnastics is the people I've met. It's not an award or a medal on a sort of on a kid's chest from someone I've coached, or it's not something like that. I think they've been achievements. So the first time I got my FIG judging, that was a pretty big achievement. That was pretty scary and pretty confronting. Seeing kids in competing who would never have thought they could through the team gym and that sort of thing, and the happiness on kids' faces is a pretty big highlight. You can't ever take that away. And I just think, yeah, it's more and more about the people I've met. If you're going to start out coaching, don't start coaching because you want to coach an Olympic champion. Start coaching because gymnastics is an amazing sport. It has a lot of diversity. There's so much room for growth. And I think that it's instilling that in children and adults and anyone who stands in front of you, I think, is a very special opportunity and privilege. What's next? I just want to promote acro and GFA and build it and really the recreation, particularly with the GFA, with that recreation side, and build it so that it's not this stigma as, oh, you're the rec coach. It's like, you're the rec coach, you got the hard graft, you've got the kid who can't do anything, and you're having to adapt stuff and think on your feet and be imaginative and creative. And I think if I can get that message out there, then that's probably where next is. It's like, it's not saying I won't teach competitive, and I do teach competitive, but I don't value that over my rec. Maybe that's the thing. So where next? I suppose just do the best I can all the time and just face new challenges in my crazy life.